During Adventure 99, buy a Dodge Dakota and Dodge will give you a $1,000 cash allowance. Or you can choose a vacation package worth up to $1,800 at the new Universal Studios Islands of Adventure theme park in Orlando, Florida. It's the adventure of a lifetime. And we have the rides to prove it. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
This prom and graduation season, Hall Hess, Stewart, Murphy, and Brown would like to remind you, celebrate with style. Don't drink and drive. As you grow up, the decisions seem to get harder and harder. Being brave enough to stand up for what you believe in isn't always easy. This prom and graduation season, make sure the one decision you do make is to not drink and drive. Remember, celebrate with style. Don't drink and drive.
The senior prom, a night to remember. Jeff and I had the best time. Everything was perfect. Until the drinking started. Over 40% of all teen deaths are the result of senseless car crashes. It sure was a night to remember, and it just won't stop hurting. Celebrate this special time in your life by staying safe, staying sober, and staying alive.
The attorneys at Hall, Hess, Stewart, Murphy, and Brown want you to take care, because we care.
Coming to you from Manchester, you're watching New Hampshire's #1 source for news. Next.
It's 6 o'clock and we're live at the lake for a big tradition. Another liquor sting underscores how easy it is for kids to buy alcohol. And could a facelift be in store for a New England icon? We'll find out.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Jennifer Crompton. A spectacular weekend has been dished up by Mother Nature, providing the perfect setting for a big Lakes Region tradition. Fishermen from near and far are angling through tomorrow for the big one in the Lake Winnipesaukee Winter Derby. WMUR's Jean Mackin joins us from our Meredith Bureau now with more on the draw of the Derby. Jean?
Thousands of fishermen are out on the lake this weekend hoping to cash in on prizes, while the towns lining this lake say the big prize is the multi-million-dollar boost this fishing contest gives to New Hampshire businesses. The Winnie Derby has a lure that draws thousands of fishermen to the waters of Lake Winnipesaukee. For 18 years, they've come in search of the big catch.
We have caught a little sunburn, that's about it.
Up to 3,000 anglers launch their vessels and cast their hopes this weekend. The salmon and lake trout are biting, but they also have to be big enough to top the charts at the competitive weigh-in.
That's a heavy fish. 5.84. It's 20.875. Nice fish, wrong species. 2.96.
This is the lake trout, weighs 4.50, and it means I'm going to win something tonight.
The Derby attracts anglers from all over the country, and while they're here dropping their lines, they're also dropping quite a bit of money into the local economy.
Oh yeah, it's a $500 weekend, that's for sure. That's, yeah, already.
Couple hundred, just for entertainment and meals.
Oh, we're just up here for a weekend, so it's going to be here like 3 or 4 days, probably $500, I would say. Yeah.
That equates to about maybe $500 a fish, maybe.
It works out with a ripple dollar effect to about $4 million for the weekend, so it's a nice shot.
And many businesses do consider this the first big weekend of the season. They say they are starting to cash in on this nice weather. The Winnie Derby continues tomorrow, and many fishermen tell us the big one is still out there somewhere. Reporting live in Meredith, I'm Jean Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Nearly 1/3 of stores selling alcohol in the Lakes region have flunked a surprise test by local police departments. The Meredith, Laconia, Tilton, and Belmont police participated in an underage alcohol sting by sending an 18-year-old into stores to buy beer. Out of 39 stores, 15 sold alcohol to the minor. The names of the stores have not been released.
First of all, it's against the law for the minors to have alcohol in their possession or buy any alcohol. And obviously it's the end of the season for the school and prom season.
The clerks that sold alcohol to the minor could face criminal charges. A woman's body was discovered in a Nashua park this morning. Now the medical examiner is trying to determine the cause of death. The unidentified woman was found by two people walking in Fields Grove Park near Main Street at about 9 o'clock this morning. The cause of death does not appear to be suspicious at this time. Nashua police closed the entrance to the park for a short while. The medical examiner will conduct tests to try to determine if it was a natural or accidental death. State lawmakers are in the thick of things again. Now it's the state budget that seems to find them in an ideological logjam over whether or not to cut and how much revenue might need to be raised. Could an income tax again be on the horizon? It's been raised as a possibility tonight by a journalist on this week's Close-Up.
If it's $120 million or so, I just don't see how they're going to come to a resolution without some significant revenue source.
But I don't think the Senate is in any mood to bargain. In fact, what I'm hearing is that the Senate now thinks, some senators, and I won't say which ones, think they may have enough votes to override the governor on an income tax, a 1% income tax. I think they're going to hold firm, say we're going to reduce that property tax because there's considerable sentiment from the majority leader and some of the powerful Seacoast senators that we did the wrong thing, especially when the numbers came out wrong. I'm not sure that they're going to compromise, and even if it's only a $40 million shortfall, I think the Senate, by reducing that state property tax, is going to say, no, we want even more revenue.
Close-Up will air in its entirety Sunday morning at 11:30 here on WMUR TV. The publisher and president of New Hampshire's largest newspaper has retired. According to the front page of today's Union Leader, 75-year-old Naki Loeb announced yesterday she was stepping down from her leadership of the paper. Loeb and her late husband purchased it back in 1946, and she served as publisher for 18 years. The paper's current editor-in-chief, Joseph McQuaid, will replace Loeb as president and publisher. Some big changes are in store tonight for an icon of New England baseball heritage. Red Sox officials are putting together a plan to build the team a new stadium. The proposed facility would replace historic Fenway Park with a near replica across the street. Fenway is the smallest and oldest ballpark in the major leagues and a place that holds memories for many New Englanders. Jamie Staten will have more on this story coming up in sports. There's still much more to come on News 9 at 6. Hundreds of children take part in a program known as Identikid. The details ahead. And a special 100th anniversary celebration in Kingston. We'll take you there.
The best news we can give you after a beautiful day like today is it looks like there's more on the way. How long will it last? Details of the forecast are coming up.
This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 at 6 with Jennifer Crompton.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Christmas Tree Shops. Don't you just love a bargain?
If you're not home to see the Channel 9 TV news, hear it live. Weeknights at both 6 and 11 on WNNH Radio.
Oldies 99.
Marshall's is coming to Concord, New Hampshire. You can't miss these bargains for you, your family, and your home. So get there any way you can. Marshall's, brand names for less every day. Grand opening Sunday, 10 a.m. Capitol Shopping Center in Concord, New Hampshire.
Meet me where it always feels like summertime. The swing on Wilson's Pond or Old Mahoney sign. The good times that you're craving are just around the bend.
It's time for a meal.
Meet me at the Dairy Queen, where the feeling never ends. Meet me at DQ.
Come in and get 2 juicy double burgers for only $2. What a delicious value.
Come on to that feeling and meet me at DQ.
Irwin Marine is the leader in boating sales and service, known throughout New England for their commitment to providing only the highest quality Sea Ray boats powered by Mercruiser. Irwin Marine's been New Hampshire's best choice for parts, service, and selection for over 75 years. As New Hampshire's exclusive dealer of Sea Ray boats, Irwin Marine has the inside line to the highest quality products on the market. For quality Sea Ray boats powered by Mercruiser, make it Irwin Marine in 2 convenient locations.
make my family happy? Just add water. But that can mean plantar warts. So I use new Compound W one-step pads. They're waterproof and cushioned. Compound W one-step for plantar warts. It's new, it's waterproof, it works.
Little hurts can happen anytime, so I keep Dermaplast ready all the time. It's the #1 pain-relieving spray used by hospitals.
And it works fast, too.
So for all those hurts that can happen anytime, keep Dermaplast ready all the time.
Families lined up in the Queen City today to help make their children safer. Parents, police officers, and the Bank of New Hampshire teamed up to make identification kits for hundreds of children. The children have their pictures taken, fingerprints recorded, and even strands of hair saved so they can be quickly found or identified in an emergency. The Identi-Kid program is a free event sponsored by the Bank of New Hampshire.
Just trying to keep the kids safe and make sure that if we do lose them, that we'll be able to find them quickly.
The Identi-Kid program also suggests parents avoid placing their child's name in very obvious places on clothing or toys, and asks parents to accompany children at all times, especially in public places. Well, the U.S. Postal Service joined veterans in their celebration of the VFW's 100th anniversary. The Kingston Postmaster issued a special cancellation today to Kingston Memorial Post 1088 to mark the anniversary. The governor's office issued a proclamation for the event. Post 1088 was also presented with an enlargement of a stamp not yet in circulation, honoring those who served.
The state of New Hampshire, the VFW Post 1088 is actually the only one so far to date that has had a special cancellation.
We're here because somebody else can't be here. We're here because of somebody else. That's the bottom line.
The cancellation, by the way, will be available through the end of the month. Well, it has been just absolutely gorgeous today, and it looks like maybe it's going to stick around a while.
Yeah, you don't get much better than this for mid-May out there. Believe it or not, our normal high for this time of year, right around 70 degrees. So this is about where we should be, a true spring day, and more on the way.
Lots of families out there. I saw them running around and sitting at parks and stuff.
Wonderful day to be out.
Great time to be outside. Okay, Kevin will have the full forecast in just a minute. And still ahead in sports.
We are live at Singer Park, where tonight there'll be a big soccer game between the New Hampshire Phantoms and the Western Mass Pioneers. We'll have a preview coming up in sports.
When you're on the move and see news in progress, call WMUR News 9 by dialing pound 99 on your wireless phone. Service provided by United States Cellular Wireless Communications.
Today's best music.
98.3.
During Adventure 99, Dodge will give you great financing on a Dodge Ram. Or, if you buy a Dodge Dakota, get your choice of a $1,000 cash allowance, or a great vacation package worth up to $1,800 at the new Universal Studios Islands of Adventure theme park in Orlando, Florida. It's the adventure of a lifetime, and we have the rides to prove it. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Sally impressed her company by purchasing Groland-built laptops, priced right and serviced locally on the spot. Mark's project came in way under budget by taking advantage of Groland's famous $699 high-speed Pentium computer systems. Harry's greatly improved report card was rewarded with an upgrade to a Groland lightning-fast Pentium 3 computer. Groland laptops and Groland computers for the home or office. High quality and low priced. For all your computer needs.
Groland's got it.
Introducing chicken salad at Subway. Try our chicken salad sub. Tender all-white meat chicken salad with your choice of fresh veggies handmade right in front of you. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
You know how many calls we make? Hey, we're building a business here. Hundreds a month.
Thousands a year.
We're building a building business here.
Bell Atlantic's giving us a break.
A big break.
They call it Business Link.
We call it a business builder.
It's a savings plan.
An incentive plan.
It's like a volume discount.
Signing up's a breeze. We just called an 800 number.
The Business Link number?
Then all we did was say yes.
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 With Business Link, we're building our building business, building by building.
Now, meteorologist Kevin Joseph with your New Hampshire weather.
Well, definitely you do not get much better than this out there today. Plenty of sunshine, hardly a cloud in the sky, low humidities, fairly light winds, even along the coast today where winds were only going at around 10 miles an hour. Still sunny skies right now as the Winnie Derby continues to wrap up for this evening, but plenty more coming for the day tomorrow. Temperature of 68 degrees, dew point of 34. Relative humidity is down below 30%, much like a warm-up we had about 2 weeks ago. Hopefully this one will not be spared with a coastal storm that will be riding up the coast by midweek next week. Winds continue to go out of the east and southeast right now, but those will be settling down this evening. So temperatures that we do have right out there right now in the 70s for the most part. Along the coast, though, cooler in the 60s. That'll be the trend again tomorrow. Further north, temperatures also in the low to mid 70s. And looks like that's going to continue again for the day tomorrow. Fairly similar temperatures and plenty more warmth still to be had down to our south and west. Eventually, this will be making a trek towards us, possibly tipping 80 in some spots by Wednesday of this week. As you can see on the visible satellite picture, hardly a cloud to be found out there. Most of these clouds out to our west could ride to our north and to our west over the next couple of days, but for the most part, we're going to be left with plenty of sunshine. And on the water vapor loop, we're seeing a little bit of that moisture start to pop up. Really not a lot of precipitation to go with that right now. This is the coastal storm we're watching right off the coast of the Carolinas now. About 2 weeks ago to the day, we had this one continue to ride up the coast. Could that have been a problem? Of course, we're going to continue to watch this one, and maybe a little bit of cloudiness could spurt in with that. And then eventually a cold front will be riding its way in here sometime by midweek, giving us a chance of some showers late Wednesday and into Thursday. Otherwise, though, plenty of sunshine, and that's going to continue for the next couple of days around here with fairly warm conditions. Highs back tomorrow in the 70s for the most part, kind of stuck in between systems. Temperatures again tomorrow as pretty much like today. Low to mid 70s up north with hardly a wind to speak of. Further south,